Long time no see. How's everything going? How's life treating you? I just had to get a few things set up before I actually went live, but I'm glad that you're here. This is the weekend insight on life and love for July 25th, 2020. 25th and 26th, 2020. Again, this is timeless, so if you're catching this in the future, I hope that you enjoyed the show. Yeah, this is General Collective, but I split the deck, and it looks like we have some distant communication, whether it's time or location. This is what's up in the air. It's General Collective, so don't force it to fit if it doesn't fit. Either let it fall away. You can always ask questions about booking your own personal reading. So my info should be in the description, or you can find me on any social platform. So this is live. Let's kick this off. Communication coming in from a distance. Let's see. The King of Swords. A707, how is life? All right, Page of Pentacles. This is, If I miss some of the comments, I will definitely go back and check. Hey, Manny, how's it going, girl? This is a control freak that is completely stepping away. This actually might involve a past relationship. Fun, fantastic. Let's see. All right, somebody hasn't moved on from somebody. That is not fun. I totally get it. They're like, I'm not going to hold myself back anymore. I'm ready for this. But look at what we have right here. This is masculine energy. I don't care what the gender is. I don't care what the orientation of this is. This is somebody from the past. It doesn't have to be romantic, but it kind of gets that vibe that it is romantic for a lot of you. This is somebody who hasn't been able to move on from this connection. Somebody who is a control freak. Somebody who is probably blatantly an ass. I'm going to put it out there. See how it feels. You have a lot of options that are in front of you. This, I feel like you're not really interested in what this person has to say or what their offer is. It feels like, okay, this is some sort of a test. But I see that you're not really biting any sort of offer that they are giving you. Look at this. They may not have moved on, but you were really not given a choice. You were forced to move on, which also means that you can't go back to this connection. It would be like you forcing yourself to do something that is against your alignment. There would be some sort of agitation with it. So whatever this is, I don't see a lot of you going with it. So let's see what else wants to come out. Talk amongst yourselves in the comments. Damn. I might be doing a live pull a card down the road. Just wanted to put that out there. So let me know what your thoughts are about that. I also will be doing all the astrological signs. I don't know if I'm going to do it on a live event or if I'm going to pre-record it and then break it up at the times. Let me know what your thoughts are because I'm open to it. Third-party situations. It feels more like a celebratory card. This is, I don't know. What's funny is once you get what you thought that you wanted and you discover that you don't really want it, what are you left to do with that? How you thought you'd feel about somebody reaching out to you or somebody making contact, maybe this really feels past connected. You're not going to feel how you thought you felt. But this is going to be amazing closure for a lot of you. So let's see. Again, this is for the 25th and the 26th of July, but also moving on. This isn't going to happen within 5 minutes, and if it does, let me know. That'd be super cool. Unlikely, but super cool. Three of Cups making its appearance again. What's up, girls? All right. So we have the Four of Wands in reverse, and then the Queen of Cups in reverse. Two reverses. Party situation, party stopping. You're seeing how emotionally uninvested somebody is in this, how off their rocker they actually could possibly be. They're not focused, they're scattered everywhere. You're starting to see how somebody can react and latch on due to some sort of a fear concept. So let's see where it's going. If you stay along this path, what can you expect? Oh, if you're chiming in, make sure that you give this a like. And definitely say hello. And if you're feeling really bold, say what part of the world that you're in. And again, don't force this to fit if it doesn't fit. You can either let this fall away or you can ask questions about booking your own personal reading. All right. Canceled plans. All right. All right. All right. All right. What's up, Vegas? So look at this. We have this in reverse. This is about canceled travel plans. And when you know, we're in the time of Corona. You have options though. You have two different paths that this could go down. You have to really weigh out your options. This is saying don't jump to any sort of conclusion right now. Hey, Colorado. Manny, why do I forget you're in Colorado? Okay, this is going to be the slowest decision that you have ever made. I do not want you jumping on anything right now because it's going to be something that is a knee-jerk reaction, not anything that you're going with your gut on. I really want you to weigh out your options. Be completely real with it too. Do not censor yourself. Don't try and sway this any one way. This is not a decision where you should be flipping any sort of coins. Look at this. It's taken you forever to get to this point, this sense of stability, this sense of finding your emotional balance. You have zeroed in on what is truly important, authentic, and what is really a priority for you. To completely backtrack on that when you're already getting that that itch that maybe that this is not what you have wanted, maybe that there's a lot of red flags on it, this would totally undermine anything. Don't do it. Don't jump on anything right now because chances are moving down the road, you're going to regret it. Obviously, you can always get back onto the correct path, but really, do you want to waste the time in learning a lesson you've already learned? I mean, how many times do you have to go through this? It's over. Some things are just truly over, no matter how hard you try and swing it, no matter how hard you try to romanticize it. But there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. No matter what, it's always going to be okay. If something says that it's not going to be okay, guess what? It isn't done yet. Because in the end, everything comes together. Whether you don't want to hear that or not. It sounds really idealistic, but through trial and error and through seeing all different walks of life, I can kind of say that with confidence. Ah, somebody's on the defense. Okay, this is actually the opposing party who seems to be on the defense about this. This feels like toxic masculine energy. I do not want to get hooked on any sort of gender concept with this. I don't care. We all have divine masculine, feminine inside of us. Sometimes we have a little bit more of one or the other. Whoever has the more masculine concept of this, they're really on the defense. They're really trying to state their case, prove their point to potentially you. So this, if you are the one who's on the defense right now, stand firm in it. Don't let this person try and gaslight you, backtrack on any sort of wording or promise. You know exactly where your head is at in this situation. And if this is them being on the defense, try and see what that's about. This might be somebody who's feeling incredibly wounded, who may actually be ready for some sort of a commitment with you. That's nice. However, for a lot of you, it's too little too late. Look at this. Look at this bad boy. It feels kind of like conformity. Do you really want to be something or be involved in something where somebody is settling? We're not playing that game. What we want is, as I'm saying this, a news thing pops down. It says a promise kept. Is this really a promise that you want to keep? So many times I have heard people say to one another, I always thought we'd find our way back to each other. Yeah, that's a load. Don't go with that storyline, baby. What we have here is something where you are completely empowered in control of your life. You have clear direction on where you want to go. This is one of those tests where are you committed to exactly what you know that you need to do that is for the betterment of you? Is this something where you still have a lot of fight, a lot of lessons to learn on this concept? I don't know. We're going to find out. And again, general, collective, don't force it if it doesn't fit. What is this? The Emperor is making his second appearance. The Emperor's got a new groove, baby. All right. The Emperor is saying that first and foremost, it's not going to waste its time on small investments. It took you forever to actually put yourself first, and now you have this mindset, this ease, this It's you actually making yourself a priority in this. It might actually take a little bit of strength on your part to push this away, because there's still that undertone of attachment. Letting go of the attachment of whatever this person is to you. Again, this doesn't have to be a romantic. This could actually be family, friends. This could even be a business partnership. But in a lot of cases, I'm getting that this is an old wounded heart that's coming up for some sort of test. So I think we are, yeah, as of the 25th. No, we're a few days into Leo energy. This is loud, it's passionate, and kind of abrupt energy. Take that into consideration with the new moon effect. This has a lot of Leo energy behind it, especially with the Strength card. It's not easy. All right, where are we going to now with this? Because we know that we're not going to go back to the same old story to tell our same old self the same old bullshit, only to be the same old disappointed. All right. If you continue on this path, what can you potentially expect? Yeah. So, the smell of the rose remains on the hand of the giver. I really like this. This is my favorite card in regards to a relationship. If you are new to the channel, or if you've been here for more than 5 minutes, you're going to find this out really quickly. This trumps the Lover's card, in my opinion. This is harmonious relationships, equal reciprocity, that agape connection where you just are in sync with someone or some sort of harmonious situation. But I'm going with a relationship with this. Let's be real. This is very passionate. Somebody who sees life completely complementary. This is something that's pretty damn compatible. All right, where are we going with this? The High Priestess in reverse. This bitch here. Okay. I love this. I really do. Setting your sights out further and higher. This is reinvestments because you have seen exactly what has been depleted in your life. You're hesitant to get into a new connection or this perfect connection because it seems perfect. It seems almost too good to be true. This is something I really want you to take slowly. I feel like you're going to be the one who is approached with this situation or with this person, but this is a sense of family, tribe, complete acceptance that's coming in. Pay attention to how people are showing up with you, not just how you feel all excited about the situation. How are people meeting you in this? Is this equal? Is somebody, are they overcompensating? These are all things that I want you to pay attention to. Again, is this a projection of yours because it seems so perfect and you are scared shitless of being disappointed again? We're not going to get into that. Before you get into this connection, this investment, shadow work is going to have to be done. So let's see what's coming up to be healed. And if you are new to the channel, definitely say hi. I hope you enjoy the show. Sometimes language gets kind of colorful here. It's a thing. Trust and serenity. Fabulous. Yeah, you got to learn how to have trust. Trust that your little hunches are up to speed. And not be backtracked on the storyline. When you are approaching something or a subject with someone, don't let them derail your thoughts on it. Don't let them backtrack and tell you you're being any to one thing. Hey, Marie. Yeah, I'm feeling it, Marie. But, yes. Ugh, I'm such a sap. Okay, we have trust, new love. Shadow work is a pain in the ass. Let's be real. Hate it. It always seems like it's coming. It's tower moment after tower moment. When is it ever going to be done? Well, as long as you have breath in your body, there's always going to be work to be done. Thing is, you're getting new tools, coping mechanisms, new everything on how to handle this. So really, it's going to get easier as time goes on because you're not a new student in this. You got to learn how to balance things out. Not overextending yourself, seeing where the safety is in any situation, and if you have any hunches about what's to avoid, this is telling you to trust your hunches. You have got to learn how to trust yourself, and you've got to forgive yourself for any seeming faults in the past. It was wishful thinking, it was hopefulness, it wasn't you being naive. You saw the shit show for what it was, and yet you're giving it an opportunity to please be something better. And you want to know what? You did amazing work on that, but you can't force the opposing side of this not to be a complete ass. So this new love that's coming in, this is something that is harmonious. Not everybody is out to hurt you. Not everyone is out to take advantage of the situation. You're going to emerge seeing that you're actually really safe in this, that there's some sound to this. Yeah, you're pretty safe and sound. And you're not going to have to hunt for something, the line in between the lines. That can be exhausting. And that's another reason why so many people are hesitant to embark on any sort of intimate connection. I wouldn't blame them. All right, Spirit, give us some love cards. And then we're going to look at, I'm really feeling the archetype, actually. Express your love. Do it. Whether it's a ginormous F you and send off, or whether or not you are ordering somebody flowers or a gift or passing them a love note. Okay, we have express your love, keep an open mind, calling in your soulmate, and I have two more that I'm feeling right now. Yes. Why do I have the deception with this, though? What's the deal? Okay, express your love, keep an open mind. You know, there's some sort of charisma going on. There's some sort of connection. Calling them in. Yeah, it's pretty hot and heavy, eh? And then we have deception. And this could be the one. Are you lying to yourself in this? Are you trying to avoid any sort of pitfalls? Are you creating a red flag just to keep yourself safe? This, because it's so different than anything you've experienced, this could be something that is just a ticket of what you need. Hey, Erin. So this could be the one. There is this magnetic pull that you feel to this particular situation or this person. And it's saying, take your time in following it. You have all the time in creation. There is absolutely no limit to anything. You're not going to be missing any opportunity. The thing that people often miss is there is no missing anything. If something is truly meant for you, you can do whatever the hell you want and it's still going to match up to you. The more work that you do, the more that you take care of yourself, that self-care, that rest, all of it, the more that you honor how you are feeling in that moment and that what you are being pulled to do, the closer you get to a particular destination. But that destination is not the finishing point. This is just one of many stops along the road. You pick up love, great. You go on an adventure, great. You fulfill a life purpose, amazing. It's all just a pit stop onto another pit stop. But you're doing amazing work to get there. And because this is so different, this might be actually what you have been looking for. But again, anything that you're looking for, please let me dispel this right now. Anything outside of you, it doesn't matter if the work on the inside isn't done. Because you can have something blatantly thrown in front of you. And if you're not seeing yourself or the situation accurately, that's when you are going to be blind to it. It's still going to be there once you do the work, but it's going to take longer to get there. We're so afraid of ourselves and the shadow aspects of ourselves that we avoid at all costs. It's facing that nightmare. You know what I'm talking about? Have you ever had this overwhelming nightmare, but then you remember, shit, I'm in a dream. And then you turn around to face it, and it has nothing to work with because you have turned around, you've grown a pair of cojones, and you're just like, what now? It dissipates. Okay, now I can start to move on from this. Hey, Christina. So, archetype, we're gonna do this. It's gonna be real. Angel. I love it. Don't be afraid of the shadow attributes. Oh, great. As soon as they say that, we have a shadow attribute. Okay, so negotiating with an ulterior motive or the hidden agenda, either personally or professionally. Do not fake it just to get ahead or to get notoriety. If it's not authentic, if it's not within you, and you still pursue it, it's going to bite you in the ass. Do everything with integrity and authenticity. So helping those in need with no expectation of return. Yes. 1 second, my love. Okay. And then we have thief in reverse. I'm not calling anyone thief. By the way, these are archetype cards. I'm not calling anyone a thief, a prostitute, a beggar, or a martyr. I'm not calling you any of those things. They're just titles. So then we have the thief, stealing money, creative ideas, affections, or other powers that you think that you lack. Don't fake it until you make it. The thing with courage, the thing with power is life doesn't just give it to you. It gives you an opportunity to inch your way up and stepping up to the plate. You are not going to be just given patience. You are going to be forced into a situation where you have no other choice but to have patience. The biggest pain in the ass, let me tell you, patience was not a virtue I grew up with, but oh my God, did I ever learn that one. And you want to know what? Still, sometimes it's even a huge, insurmountable task. But yes, whatever you think that you lack, life is going to give you many lessons in learning exactly what you think that you lack, because you're not going to see that in anything else. All you're going to see is an opportunity to fake something. It's inauthentic. We're not playing that card. All right, Spirit, closing messages for the weekend of the 25th, 26th of July, 2020. Also timeless. Where are we going? Actually, I'm still feeling this bad boy. The Liberator. Do I want it in reverse? Do I want it upright? It's still in reverse. Let's do this. Okay. So, the shadow attribute of the Liberator is imposing your own tyranny over those you claim to liberate, ignoring legitimate constraints. Okay. Learn how to debate fairly. Being louder, being overwhelming, being overpowering, it doesn't get you heard. All it does is get people to close down, see you as irrational. These are not things that are going to empower you or get you ahead in exactly where you want to go. If you want to send someone off with a giant FU, you can use a little bit of diplomacy in that bad boy. Keep your wits about you. So I'm actually going to get a postcard from Spirit as closing this. I don't want you to overthink it, but if any loved one is crossed over, the first name that comes ahead, don't overthink it. Don't replace it with somebody who you'd rather hear from. And if nobody's coming up ahead, that's perfectly fine. Don't sweat it. This is Spirit message for you. And again, it's general, it's collective. It might not make sense to everybody. Super cool if it did, though. So, all right. We're going to go with the general you on this bad boy. And look, it starts that out, dearest to you. So, my dearest to you, are you taking yourself and your problems too seriously? Maybe the fear of the future is weighing on you. We would like for you to take a little break from all that and start having fun, for Christ's sakes. When you stop fixating on what has been making you so heavy-hearted, we get a chance to move some magic in your direction. We just need you to let go a little. Spirit needs some room to get very inspired by your laughter. It gets very inspired by your laughter when you have fun. When was the last time you got really loose, silly, and goofy? Maybe you need to go dancing or watch something funny. Maybe you need to just go laugh. Call that one friend that, will remind you of how ridiculous and delightful and giddy you can be. So this is saying basically get the hell out and have fun. Let's see. You will return refreshed, renewed, and ready to once again see the world as less daunting. You'll be ready to receive, and in perfect timing, the bounty that Spirit has for you will come. So, yeah. Spirit is telling you to get your head out of your keister and not be so serious right now. Everything around you is so serious. Everything around you has such a heavy message. It's not that time to do that right now. Time to really rest yourself, work out the pros and cons. Don't overanalyze it. This is your happiness. It comes to you very naturally. It will learn. Thanks, 707. I'm really glad that this resonated. And again, if it didn't, you can ask questions about booking your own personal reading or letting this fall away. I'm so glad that you all showed up for the weekend reading. I will be doing more lives. I love coming here. I love when you all show up. And well, I hope that this finds you well. Until next time, stay safe, have fun. I will be going live again, potentially for the astrological readings. Stay tuned. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are. Talk to you guys soon. I love you very much.